All right, so back to why it's not a good idea to be unrepresented as a buyer. So we had a transaction. We were working for the seller, and the buyer is unrepresented. So one of the contingencies that sometimes happens is if you have a loan, it's going to happen, is an appraisal. Well, this buyer had an appraisal done, but he had removed his appraisal contingency, but the appraisal was still done. And the appraisal comes back, and it is low. It is lower than what he has offered, but he can't get out of it because he has waived the appraisal contingency. And he just keeps talking at that point, because of that, trying to get out of the contract, and we're explaining, you cannot get out on this. You waived your appraisal contingency. You waived your financing contingency. You have no way to get out. You have to come to the table with that amount of cash to cover the difference. And so finally, he actually sends us, the listing agents, the appraisal report to find out. The biggest thing is you want to read your appraisal report, because if there are gross errors, you can ask for a new appraisal and you can bring it to your lender for them to schedule a new appraisal. Well, not only had this appraiser had the wrong sales price, they had the wrong square footage, they had the wrong number of bedrooms, they had the wrong number of bathrooms, to the point where there were so many errors in this appraisal report, we had to even do a double check to make sure they even looked at the correct house. Because every single thing about this appraisal that they had, the information on our house that we were selling, was completely and utterly inaccurate. So that's why it's always good to have a real estate agent, because they know how to read the appraisal reports and to make sure that it's actually being done correctly.